Sean Sewell with Engearment.com and our beautiful gym Existence Athletics here in Denver, Colorado with another Allbirds review for you. The men's SuperLight Wool Runners, new for the summer 2024. Lightest shoe they've made, regenerative wool, super light foam, barely feels like you're wearing shoes at all. Very good shoes. In this review, I'll go over the fit, features, and functions on these. So let's get into it. First, we'll start with sizing. I'm a men's an 11.5, sometimes up to 12. In this case, 12, as they don't offer half sizes. So this is a men's size 12. It is slightly big, about a quarter size big. I have not had issues with my foot slipping around in there with socks or without socks. Usually I do them without socks, and I feel like my feet stick to the insole very well. The insole is actually sewn in. So this one is not removable. So on most Allbirds, the soles or the insoles are removable, so you can wash the shoes and replace the insoles if they wear down. This one is built in. My first experience with that kind of built-in sole was last summer, about this time last year. You'll probably recall we reviewed their SuperLight trainers and another SuperLight shoe. And those are still going strong, surprisingly, and those also were size 12 as well. So the size 12 is consistent in their sizing, so I'd say the sizing is accurate. Along the SuperLight lines, these are very lightweight. I don't know how many ounces, I haven't weighed them, but they're ridiculously light. And it's so light, I can actually kind of see through the light right here. You might be able to see through as well, the almost translucent, but still wool. And merino wool, I love it. This is regenerative merino wool, so they're doing as much as they possibly can to be eco-friendly and take care of the environment, the process of making these. The SuperLight foam is not only lightweight, but very good cushioning. As you can tell, it's not a huge heel drop. I feel like it's actually less than it looks like. This looks like it's more aggressive, but it's actually more like right along here, if that makes sense. So it's more of a flat shoe than a heel raise shoe, although it's not zero drop. I'm not making a claim that it's a zero drop, but it is flat enough that I feel comfortable enough to use kettlebells and barbells in these shoes. I can't say that for all shoes, and not all Allbirds feature that kind of flatness, but like I mentioned earlier, the SuperLight trainers I used last summer, I did some seminars in them and coach in them all the time and train myself in them, so those worked well for that, and these work well for training as well. The carbon footprint is only 4.04, so a lot of Allbirds will mark on the back what the carbon footprint is right there, and it's fun to watch the numbers decrease for. It's pretty dang low. I don't want to put out comparisons to other brands, but other brands are not as low. Leave it at that. The tongue is cool. It's kind of built in. Camera focus right there. It's kind of built in, kind of like a little booty right there. It just sucks into your foot right there. It's very thin. Nothing's going to rub into your foot. You know, some shoes tongues are stiffer and can cause a little bit of abrasion. Not happening here. And then you get this kind of fun tie-dye, or not tie-dye, but like Peruvian pattern heel stiffener right here that does a good job of holding onto your heel right there. And the patterns, I guess, do vary depending on shoe. Now, I've gone on about specs and everything, and I say they're great, but how good are they? Well, they're so good that I actually went out and purchased a second pair. I'm actually wearing them right now. Right there. I'll show you. Boom. Good enough that I put my money where my mouth is. And there's the pattern on that one, pattern on that one. So yeah, I'm a big fan. So now you see in black with white, and I think this is white, maybe it's cream, I'm not too sure. But there they are head to head. They're very attractive shoes. You can definitely see more pronounced right there, the 4.04, boom, on the carbon footprint. And on the black one, black tongue, white one, white tongue, and the tread. The tread is adequate. I'm not over the moon about the tread. It's good in casual settings, it's good in gym settings. We have rubberized flooring here in the gym, as you can probably see. I would not take them on trail, but for day-to-day use, how I use them, and as well as how I use them in the gym, they're good. I'm on my feet easily 10 hours, 12 hours a day. I usually close my rings by about 4 p.m. for standing goal. And I wear these very often, and they're very, very comfortable. Even though they are kind of a minimalist shoe, they offer enough support for my 220 build frame to keep me comfortable. So those are my opinions on these shoes. Also, I want to get this video done because they just came out and they're on sale. I think they're 96 bucks right now. So not a bad deal for a nice shoe made of mostly natural materials with a very low carbon footprint that feels great. It's lightweight. I wear them, as you can tell, barefoot. I just took my shoe off, I had no socks on. I've worn them with socks too. And for the sizing, hopefully my opinions were helpful on them offering only whole sizes, not half sizes. And so I sized up, and that was the right call. I've sized down to 11 before, and that was not the right call in my case. So I sized up, and it was good. All right, hopefully this is helpful. If it was, thumbs up, be appreciated. If you want to see more content on Allbirds, then consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel. We have more coming up. And yeah, appreciate all the support. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully the content's helpful. If there's other shoes you'd like me to check out and do reviews on, put that in the comments below. Be happy to look into it for you. I'm Sean Sewell, owner and director of Stoke for Engearment.com. Until next time, take care.